Welcome back again to the world of Sita. Today I'm going to show you a proper Palakkad Samayal. In detail I will show you, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy this vlog. Do let me know, subscribe to my channel and enjoy this vlog. Hi, a simple South Indian, as I told you, a Palakkad Sambar today. Ingredients: potato is cut nicely, there is some tamarind soaked in hot water, tuar dal soaked, some sambar onions and tomato, this is rice, some coconut, this is some rice for payasam. I'm making payasam today, and this is the sambar masala. I will explain to you in detail. This is whole fat milk. Adding thoda pani de de. I'm adding little water also. So put on the gas. Always do a prayer before I keep sweet. Oh, मैं दे गरम पानी देना. इसमें है ना गरम पानी. So like that. थोड़ा था. Chawal, I wash the rice nicely. The chawal bhi dho de. And for making the rice, I've kept some water. I'll show you how to make that open boil method rice today. So keep some water and then wash the rice nicely, and once the water boils you can put the rice and then strain it. I'll show you how to check whether the rice is cooked or not. Okay, so I'll show you that also today. This is the masala for the sambar which you have to ground. It's about 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, dhania, 3/4 tablespoon of chana dal. There is some little bit of methi, 3 dry red chili, kadi patta, that is curry leaves, and this is hing, asafoetida. So this is the masala which is to be ground. This is about 2 tablespoon of coconut. So we have to roast this nicely in oil and grind it. So for this Palakkad sambar there is no other masala. This is called chinna vengaya sambar, that is small onion sambar. So this is small onion, sambar onions, tomato, and little bit of tamarind with water, hot water. This is the only thing. So this is sauteed, cooked well. The tuar dal is added, this ground masala is added, salt and turmeric, that's it, and a little bit of jaggery powder for a little sweetness. So this is all is the typical Palakkad sambar. Milk has boiled nicely. So once the milk is boiled for another 5 minutes, we will add the rice, and the rice will nicely cook in the milk. I'll put it in the side, keep it in low, so it will become a superb poison. Then in the end I will add little sugar also. Tuar dal is kept in the cooker. I will add little haldi in that, a little hing, and a little bit of oil. So that little bit of haldi, little bit of hing. This is because it's dal, no? So for digestion it is required. Little bit of oil also. Bas. That's a little bit of oil. So all 4 gas is set. So I'll show you how to make the sambar masala. Add about 1 teaspoon of oil. Wait, can you see it properly? Let me see the camera properly. Spoon of oil, I'll take it like this. This you can see properly. Let the oil heat a bit. Always first add the chana dal, because that takes a little time to roast. So you add the chana dal first. Once the chana dal roasts a little bit, then add the dhania seeds. Background I have just put some Hindi songs just for fun going on in YouTube. So roast it nicely. Keep the flame on medium. Don't keep it on high or very slow, otherwise it will all burn. So the chana dal has roasted a little bit. It has to slightly become brown. Then add the dhania seeds also, because dhania will roast very fast, so you have to be careful. So roast that. Once that is done, dhania seed has roasted very fast. Add the red chili. Keep the gas on slow at that time, otherwise it will, you can get the aroma of dhania in this thing. Add the kadi patta and methi also. Just roasted nicely. Yeah. Then in the end you add the coconut and let it cook a little bit it has to get. No need of the coconut to get brown or something. Arachu vitta chinna vengaya sambar. All Palakkad IFs can relate to this. This was our staple food, every Sunday. And in my house, my mother, the rule was you have to peel and give the onions only. Then she used to make archivita sambar for us. Vengaya sambar. Good old days. Remembering my mom, I really miss her. So the masala is ready. That's it. So it is roasted nicely. Okay. Switch off the gas, and once it's cool we can grind it. So if you keep preparing like this, that is done. So the masala is ready. Okay. So potato roast I'm making in my iron kadai. Add about 1.5 tablespoon of oil. This is groundnut oil. So in iron kadai, the potato will roast nicely, and adding a little bit of ghee also, it will taste well. Feel good when somebody is there and somebody has to shoot, it is very easy. हाँ, उसमें राई और जीरा डाल देना. So you can add some rai, urad dal and some jeera. Actually, the typical combination for chinna vengaya sambar is potato podi mas. They boil potato and break it with the hand, and just in normal tadka without haldi they cook. I am not very fond of podi mas, that's why I am keeping this. So adding little urad dal gives a very good taste in potato sabji. So let the urad dal become a little heat and become a little reddish brown. Half teaspoon of urad dal, about 3/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds, and a half teaspoon of jeera. You should put good amount of hing. Again, potato, gastric troubles. Always remember, putting hing in cooking is very good. It gives a good flavor also, and it's very good for digestion. So once this crackles nicely, I'm cooking the potatoes directly today. Add little haldi also. Keep the gas in slow because I'm going to add the masalas and then add the potato. So then add a little bit of about half teaspoon of haldi powder, and I'm adding some poriyal powder which I had got from Amma Samayal. This I'm adding about 1 teaspoon. We'll add salt also. Gas is in full slow. As of now I have added about 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix it nicely and then add the potatoes. Sambal ke rangna. potatoes are added. That's all the masala I'm going to. If you want, you can add curry leaves. I have not added curry leaves. I will garnish it with coriander. There is little water. I will add about a small half cup of water in that to cook. Payasam is also boiling nicely on the other side. Tur dal is done. Once the water boils, I'll add rice also. So let this cook nicely. Rice is boiling nicely. So water is boiling nicely. Adding the rice. This is surti kolam rice. This doesn't take more than 10 minutes to cook. Even if it is basmati, it should take maximum 8 to 10 minutes. So once the water is boiled, there is no limit of water anyway because we are going to remove the starch completely. So in a big wide bowl, add lots of water. Once the water boils, add the rice and keep the gas in high only. It will cook. I will show you, how to know that the rice is cooked. I'll show you that also. Let this boil nicely. So potato is also, we closed it. There are holes in this. So with the steam, it will cook nicely. Payasam is also getting ready. Rice is getting cooked. Let it boil nicely and see in the end how the color changes, It will look like that Guruvayur Pal Payasam. Rice is boiling vigorously. See, nicely it will boil. You can see the big grains of rice. Another 5 to 6 minutes, rice will be ready. Nicely just checking the potato. See, rice is also getting cooked. See how difficult it is to stand in the kitchen. I thought I will dress up and then take videos. My God, impossible. Monday to Friday I already dress up 1 week for office. Saturdays I am in no mood to dress up again. Apna namma chumma ghar ka t-shirt is enough on Saturdays. What do you say, guys? So, rice is also boiling. This side payasam is also getting ready. So let me show you. Ranjana is also standing there. She's shy to come in the video. Before adding sugar in this, check that the rice is cooked, So, check the rice, see. Rice has to be cooked. See, it is cooked, okay? Without the rice being cooked, don't add the sugar because once you add the sugar, the rice will not cook. So, this is about half liter of milk. I have added about half liter of water in that. 1.5 tablespoon of rice. And see, this is a measurement, half cup measurement, 125 ml. Okay, this is the half cup measurement. I'm adding half cup sugar. That's it. And in the end, if you want, you can add a little condensed milk if you require. Rice is vigorously boiling. The rice is vigorously boiling. And you know how you check? Remove the rice, press it. It is cooked. Okay, when you press, it should be a little mushy, so your rice is ready. Okay, so just switch off the gas and strain the water. So the starch is already removed. I'll show you. Strain it in the strainer. Don't waste that rice water. Very good. You can add salt and drink. Wo side se dal. Collect that rice water. You can use it for your hair wash. Ranjana, sambalna, garam hai. So see, rice is cooked and I've collected good amount of rice water also. The water and this rice, let the water drain and your rice, I will show you how fluffy it has become. Rice water is also collected. It's very good. It's a very healthy drink actually. Super. See? Potato, how well. Arey, you guys start cooking in iron kadai and I'm telling you, it's really superb. See, potato also is almost done. हो गया रहेगा ना रंजना? हो गया. हाँ, just एक बार check कर ले knife लेके. See, हो गया. हाँ, see, it is done. Another 2 more minutes, garnish with this thing. I'll keep it for 5 more minutes, let it roast nicely. 5 minutes और रहने दे. Masala. So I will grind this nicely and show it to you. First grind it coarsely, then add water and then make it into a paste. Add little water and then make a paste now. More water and then one more time. अच्छा हुआ ही नहीं क्या? I don't know what happened to the blender. Suddenly it stopped working. Somehow managed to grind this. So this is done. I'll show you the making of sambar in a while. See, super roast potato. I'll just garnish it with some coriander and it will be, see how nice it has roasted. It is also almost ready. See, the color is also slightly changed. In a while it will become a little pinkish. Rice is also ready. In 20 minutes your superb rice is ready. So rice is ready, potato bhaji is ready, payasam is almost ready. Another 5 minutes I'll make the sambar. Sambar also, everything is ready. In 20 minutes sambar will also be ready. Superb lunch is ready for Saturday. Garnish it with some yum coriander. So that is also ready. So started making sambar. About 1 tablespoon of oil. Add 1 tablespoon of oil. Once that is hot, let the oil heat a little bit. We'll add this small onions. Dal de. Add it small onions. If you want, you can cut it. I have not cut it because I want to keep it as it is. You know, when you eat that, when it is cooked and you eat that, you get a kind of sweetness. That sweetness which releases from the onions, it is very, very tasty. You guys can see it properly. Yeah. So let the onions, saute a little bit and cook. So the sambar onions, just sweated out. Just sweated out nicely. Once this is sweated out, add the tomatoes also. This is one big size tomato. I've chopped it roughly a little big. Don't make it very small. So added the tomatoes also. Then we will add turmeric powder, salt and let it cook a little while. 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and we'll add some salt also, and then add the tamarind water and let this cook in the tamarind water for some time. Adding 1 teaspoonful of salt. Then in the end I will check if required, because in our house we eat salt a little bit less. So in the end, if required, I will check and add. The tamarind water, I use very less of tamarind. So add the tamarind water and let this boil for about 5 minutes, because onions has already sauteed. Only the little raw smell of tomatoes has to go, and let this get boiled for some time. Add little more water. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. It is also ready, nicely boiled. See, the color has also slightly changed. So this is also ready. Adding some tulsi leaves, like they do it in Guruvayur. It gives a good aroma. When you eat the pal payasam in Guruvayur, there will always be tulsi leaf. I'll show you the color. See? Nice, yummy pal payasam is ready. The color has also become a little pinkish. So I'm switching off the gas now. Boiling nicely. So when you boil tur dal, whatever there is the water, the upper ka water of the tur dal, you keep it separately. You can make rasam one day. So this is boiled. Now we'll add the tuvar dal. See, this is the dal water which I have kept separately. One day I can make rasam from it. So this is boiling nicely. हो गया रंजना, डाल दे डाल. So adding, this is about 1 cup of tuvar dal. So once the tuvar dal and the onions, tomato, tamarind water, let it boil for another 5 minutes. Then I will add the coconut paste also. When you add the coconut paste, the consistency, you see I have not added any masala. It's just turmeric powder, salt. Whatever flavor the sambar is going to get is from the masalas which I have. This is the typical Palakkad arachu vitta sambar. Chinna vengaya arachu vitta sambar. So now the dal is also boiling nicely. Add the coconut paste. First add the paste, then add little water in that mixer. And the coconut paste, don't make it very soft. Okay, a little bit of that residue of the coconut has to be there. Don't make it very, very soft. Dardarapan, you say, little bit that has to be there in that coconut. Added the water also. So now, because the coconut is, it's a raw coconut which has been grounded, so it has to get mixed. So once this will boil and settle down, once it boils and settle down, it will give the perfect consistency for rice. Add a little bit of jaggery powder also to balance all the flavors. That is important. So it's boiling nicely. I tasted it. Require about half teaspoon of salt. It is there, but little bit. Because when you add the sambar to the rice, you require that proper proportion of salt, and we have to add about half teaspoon of jaggery. So add this jaggery also. So when this boils nicely, the flavor will be perfect. This has to, I put the gas on sim, and this will boil for about 5 minutes. In the meanwhile, we'll give the tadka also for that. Tempering will be just mustard seeds, nothing else. Actually they temper curry leaves and kadhi pata also, but what happens is when you eat that, curry leaves comes in the mouth. That's why while grinding itself I have ground the curry leaves, so the flavor will go inside the sambar. So no need of adding curry leaves again. So no need of adding curry leaves now. Just garnish it with coriander, close it, lock the flavors. So we are tempering this with oil and rye. See, the color also has changed nicely. Perfect sambar color. Tempering it. After tempering also, see, the color of the sambar has changed. You get the authentic, the ground masala sambar color. Okay. There is no other masala. Whatever masala, whole spices you have ground along with coconut and added. You may feel it a little watery now, but as it settles down, there is coconut, automatically it will become thick in a while. Okay, because we have cooked now, it's just 1 o'clock. By the time we eat food, because once you have already freshened up in the morning, now after this standing for 45 minutes in the kitchen, you have to freshen up again. By the time you eat your lunch, it will be 1:45, 2 o'clock. By the time this will thicken. See the color, perfect color. This is the sambar of Palakkad. Perfect color you have got. Okay. Garnishing it with yum coriander and switching off the flame. Yummy sambar is ready. Chinna vengaya arachu vitta sambar, small onions, ground coconut sambar. I have closed it. Let the flavors lock in nicely. Okay, so I'll come back and then I will show you what all we have prepared, and then we'll enjoy the yummy lunch. So lunch is ready today. Rice, potato roast. This is the Palakkad sambar, pal payasam, Kerala pal payasam, and there is little vadam also. This is also homemade vadam. My aunt had given when I gone to Bangalore. So yum lunch is ready. I'll put it in the plate and then show it to you. So let me serve lunch. Potato roast, rice, here I'll keep some kheer. Kheer is there. Curd also. Sambar, I'll put it in the rice only. Huh? Rice, Palakkad Sambar. And some. So the yum lunch plate is ready. Let me show it to you. Palakkad lunch is ready today.